You have a job. You get paid. You're not unemployed. You're not sitting around doing nothing. You're working, showing up, earning money every month. So why does your bank account still feel like a temporary location? Your salary arrives. Then rent takes some. Food takes some. Transportation takes some. Your phone bill takes some. A subscription you forgot about takes some. And then something unexpected happens. Your car needs fixing. Your laptop breaks. Someone in your family needs help. Suddenly, the money you thought would finally stay is gone, and you tell yourself the same thing again. Next month, I'll save. But next month looks suspiciously like this month, and eventually, you start wondering, if I'm working this hard, why don't I feel any richer? Here's the uncomfortable answer. A job can give you income without giving you wealth, and understanding that difference could completely change how you approach money. The paycheck trap. Imagine this is your first serious job. You see that first paycheck hit your account. For a moment, everything feels different. You think, I finally made it. You can buy what you want. You can take care of yourself. Maybe you can finally stop asking your parents for help. But then adulthood sends you the invoice. Rent, groceries, transportation, internet, healthcare, family responsibilities, unexpected expenses. And suddenly, that salary doesn't feel nearly as big as it looked on the job offer. This is one of the strangest things about earning money. You can increase your income without increasing your financial security. You can go from earning $2,000 a month to $3,000 and still feel broke, because income is simply the money coming in. Wealth is what remains after your lifestyle has taken its share, and what you turn that remaining money into. But the paycheck itself isn't the biggest trap. There's another one hiding behind it. The lifestyle trap. Imagine you earn $2,000 a month. You're struggling, but you're surviving. Then you get a raise. Now you're making $3,000. You feel like you've finally escaped. But instead of letting that extra $1,000 change your financial future, your lifestyle changes with it. A better phone, more restaurant meals, more subscriptions, better clothes, more weekend spending, maybe a nicer apartment. Nothing feels outrageous individually. That's what makes it dangerous. You don't suddenly become irresponsible. You simply make your new lifestyle feel normal. 6 months later, you look at your bank account. You're making more money than ever. But somehow, you still have almost nothing left. This is lifestyle inflation, and it doesn't care how much you earn. Give someone more income without changing their financial habits, and sometimes all you create is a more expensive version of the same problem. But there's an even bigger force pushing that spending. Social media changed what rich looks like. You open TikTok. Someone your age is stepping out of a luxury car. Instagram shows someone vacationing in Dubai. YouTube shows a day in my life inside a beautiful apartment. Someone says they made thousands online this month. And even when you know social media isn't reality, your brain still compares. You start asking, why am I not there yet? And slowly, spending can become a form of identity. You don't just buy the phone because you need it. You buy it because you don't want to feel behind. You don't just upgrade your clothes, you upgrade how you believe other people see you. And this is where the game gets dangerous. Because looking wealthy and becoming wealthy are completely different games. A person can drive an expensive car while making massive monthly payments. Another person can wear the same clothes for years while quietly investing and building assets. One looks rich, the other may actually be becoming rich, and wealth is often invisible. You don't see the investment account, you don't see the emergency fund, you don't see the ownership stake, you don't see the years of saying, I could buy this, but I'm choosing not to. The biggest mistake, only selling your time. Now ask yourself a harder question. What happens to your income if you stop working? If the answer is, it stops, then your entire financial life depends on one thing: your ability to keep showing up. That doesn't make having a job bad. A job can be incredibly valuable. It gives you income. It can teach you skills. It can give you experience. It can become the foundation for everything else. The problem is stopping there. Because eventually, you want your money to do more than simply arrive and disappear. That's where ownership and leverage enter the picture. You can invest. You can build valuable skills. You can create a business. You can develop digital products. You can create content. You can use technology to multiply your output. You can build intellectual property. None of these are guaranteed shortcuts, and none of them mean you should quit your job tomorrow. The point is simpler. Don't let your paycheck be the only engine moving your financial life forward. Think of the progression like this. Job creates income. Income creates savings. Savings can become investments and ownership. And investments and ownership can eventually create wealth. That is a completely different journey from simply earning and spending. So what should you actually do? You don't need to become obsessed with money. You need a system. First, increase the gap between what you earn and what you spend. Because if every extra dollar gets consumed, a higher salary won't save you. Second, build an emergency fund appropriate to your circumstances. Because without a financial buffer, one unexpected expense can force you into expensive debt. Third, increase your earning power. Learn a skill people actually value. Technology, sales, programming, design, writing, marketing, data, whatever fits your situation and interests. Because sometimes the fastest way to improve your financial life isn't cutting another tiny expense. It's becoming more valuable. Fourth, invest consistently according to your circumstances, goals, and risk tolerance. Don't chase guaranteed riches. Don't invest money you desperately need tomorrow. Think long-term. Fifth, when your income rises, don't automatically upgrade your entire lifestyle. Let some of that raise change your future instead. And finally, build something you can own, an asset, a business, intellectual property, an investment portfolio, a valuable digital product. Something that doesn't disappear the moment your next paycheck does. And today, AI and technology make this idea even more interesting. You don't have to fear every new tool. Learn how to use technology as leverage. Because the people who benefit from technological change won't necessarily be the people who work the hardest. They may be the people who learn how to multiply their efforts 5 years from now. Now imagine two versions of yourself. Same age, same starting point, same first job, same opportunities. Version 1 gets every raise and upgrades everything. More expensive apartment, more subscriptions, more debt, more lifestyle. Their income is higher, but their financial pressure is higher too. 5 years later, they're still waiting for the next paycheck. Now imagine version 2. They earn more too, but they keep their lifestyle under control. They build an emergency fund. They develop valuable skills. They invest consistently. They avoid turning every raise into a spending competition. They build additional sources of income. They accumulate assets. From the outside, they may look completely ordinary, but internally, something has changed. They have options. They don't need every paycheck to survive. They can handle an unexpected expense. They can walk away from a bad situation. They can take a risk. They have breathing room. And that's what wealth really buys you. Not just expensive things. Options. The real shift. So if you're Gen Z and you're working, but still don't feel rich, don't automatically conclude that you're failing. The environment is genuinely difficult. Housing is expensive. Everyday costs have risen. Starting adult life can require more money than it used to. Economic uncertainty is real, but your behavior still matters. The economy may determine how difficult the game is. Your decisions determine how you play it. Your job isn't the enemy. Your paycheck isn't the enemy. The mistake is believing that earning money automatically means you're building wealth. Because the moment your paycheck arrives, you have a choice. You can let it disappear into the lifestyle around you, or you can use part of it to build something that exists beyond your next payday. Your first paycheck can give you a life, but what you do with the paychecks that follow can determine whether you spend your life chasing money, or eventually build enough wealth to make money work for you. If this made you look at your paycheck differently, subscribe, because sometimes the first step toward building wealth is realizing what has been keeping you from it.